Hey, hey, chosen family, how y'all doing today? Mama TC Knows is back here on TikTok and on Y2B. That is Lady LADIITC Sings Jazz. My description in the description and in the bio is always the correct spelling for you could go on over there and check out more videos over there on Y2B because it is more extensive over there. It's in the 300s, but each video is only 10 minutes each. I have more content there because we all know over here they tend to, so we ain't messing with that, the way algorithms change and everything. So anyway, I wanted to check in on y'all and how everybody's been doing with the isolation and everything. I know my last message was pretty powerful for you, but I had to hand it to y'all. I had to give it to you because the Most High said you need to send that message on. And my spiritual guardian, Sam, said, get to it, let them know, ain't nothing to it but to do it. So, but the reason I'm checking in today, because more messages have come through. A lot is going on, y'all. I'm sure, as you can imagine, and many of you chosen ones, you're coming across this information too. Yes, there's a lot happening, and a lot of energy is very extreme and heightened. Why? I'll tell you why. The heightened energy is because there's a solar flare issue going on. And then there is a national weather news thing that they put out saying, certain areas, grids and all that, phones and stuff may be disrupted big time. So, that kind of stuff. I don't fall into the fear mongering. The Most High said we focus on Him. Keep our minds stayed on Him. Remember, thou shalt love the Most High with all thy mind, soul, body, spirit, strength, everything. First and foremost, He is in charge. So we don't fear, chosen ones. We don't operate that way. We just do what we're supposed to do. And He will cover us and handle it all. Excuse my head. I got this little soul-to-soul dude going on right now because I ain't even get up and really take care of my head yet. But it's all right. It's kind of cute. I'm feeling it. But now I'm going to fix it up. So, but anyway, I had a couple messages, excuse my voice. I had a couple messages come through with comments on over there on Y2B. And one young lady, she's a sweetheart, we talk from time to time in the comments and stuff. She brought up, like, she was kind of like, what do I do? I mean, how can I do this isolation thing right now? Because she said she was in a shelter and she underwent in the middle of a divorce and all this kind of stuff. And it just shot right through to my heart because that was me during the pandemic. I was in the middle of a freaking nasty divorce and I had to stay in a shelter during a time of domestic violence. I was in there. And trust me, I needed to stay in my sanctuary of peace and talk to the Most High. And you have your own room. I have my own room. I don't know her situation fully. I have my own room, but I like to stay in there. These people don't understand. You talk about isolation. I was used to isolation way back then since the pandemic. I didn't mind being up in my own space, but they do have a way of knocking on your door and they want you to participate in this and that. They want you to all get together and help one another with the other women, and that led to some kind of conflicting things because some of them other women, they jealous and they fight, and some of them was prisoners. I don't know her situation, but mine, it got bad. I'm not going to get all into that today. But what I told her, and I hope she received the comment that I answered her with. If not, she could hear it in this video right now. What I did was I carried a Bible around with me. I even started up a Bible study group there. I had a couple of girls and we were doing well for a while. But carrying my book around with me and reading it out in the open on the outdoor picnic bench, and then when I was inside in the cafeteria area or the living room setting that they had when I wasn't in my room and I had to be around everybody else, I pulled out my book, but I also had headphones. See, some people will still tap on you and try to disturb you when you got your headphones, but for the most part, people see them things in your ears. Get a pair of white ones. They got them at the Dollar Tree, and they're pretty nice now. Like, I don't like messing with the Bluetooth ones because they put, the EMR's radiation gets in through that. So I don't really mess with the Bluetooth no more. You heard about that. It affects directly to the brain and your pineal and all that. And to get back with the wire ones, they are $1.25 in the dollar store. They work just fine. And I use them when I go to the gym and everything. So, but in a setting like that, you can always get into your own sanctuary space at any chance you get. Don't be so boggled down, y'all, with the word sanctuary and getting into your alone time. You can do that just in your mind. You could be in a setting with a bunch of people around and close it all off by opening a book and having headphones on. If you know what I'm talking about, y'all chosen, you understand what I'm saying. There are ways to demand in this world that you want your space, your alone time. You could take time, go to a library or whatever. You know what I'm saying? In that shelter setting, though, there got to be rooms and places where you can go and sit by yourself in a corner and open up a book. And people usually will respect that. And you don't have to be like bothered if they tap you or something. If it's urgent, you take out one ear. You know how to do it. And then, oh, I'll be with you and give me 20 more minutes. I'll be with you, whatever, something like that. So what I'm just trying to basically say is don't be boggled down by the word isolation, because June 1st is today and it says we do need to be in isolation. And my point in making this video is because not only has it escalated since May 31st, this is not residual. I know y'all have heard me talk about residual energy before. No, with this solar flare stuff is just beginning to get heavy, heavy, heavy. So it could be going on for a couple more days. I really can't tell you till I hear more reports later on today and more information is sent to me. The Guardian sent them straight to me, so I get right with the right ones. And me and Moni Mo, we also share each other the ones that we receive, and we be getting the top of these stuff. So I do know today is a high one, and I know many people, you're home, it's Sunday, or some of you aren't. As soon as you can get into your alone me time space, that's when you do what you really got to do. But if you can't, get it in your mind that you are in that space no matter where you are. Keep it in your mind, and throughout the day, say affirmations and speak to the Most High, in your mind. You could do that. He's talking to you, walking with you constantly. Stay on that path, and you can do this. I have the utmost sheer faith that y'all can do this. And then don't be afraid of all this stuff talking about solar flares and things, this and that, and all these negative things coming out. Listen, what we all need to understand and comprehend is Mother Earth and the Most High is doing a wonderful, marvelous thing. And Bedell 1014 spoke about this back in February. He said, come March, the planet is undergoing a great big reset. That's what all this natural disasters and things and all that stuff is all about. It's a great big natural reset. The time has come. And a lot of problem with this here is the sun. The sun is very active part in this. The sun is what we need. It activates our body and our pineal and everything. We need the sun. And you hear all these reports, they're trying to cover it up. There's a lot more going on than you know. Okay, so excuse my voice. Take advantage of getting in the sun time as much as you can, but you need to understand all these changes are taking place for our benefit. What's coming is everything is going to be reset back to where it'll be a whole new beginning, not just for you and I, because see, if the earth and the nature has to reset, remember our bodies are 10%, 70% water. And then we're part electrical beings. We are in tune with the electromagnetic pulsations of this planet. The frequency, the sound, the vibration, the earth and nature things outside are going through that too. Do you understand? Whatever's being reset out on the earth, we are also part of that. We're connected to it, so we're being reset too. That's what all the shifting is all about. That's what all the upgrading is all about. So if you're going through it, Mother Earth is going through it too. And the Most High is trying to guide you through that with all this information with you being chosen. Go with the flow. But I'm telling you, first and foremost, you love the Most High with all your mind, soul, body, and strength. It's the first commandment. And all things are added freely unto you. All things are possible through Yahushua Mashiach, Jesus Christ. Some of y'all still call him. So, what does that say? You know what your path is. You know what you're supposed to be doing. You're receiving this message because you are chosen and it's meant for you. There's no accident that you are here on this page, that you came to this chosen page, because it is in tune with you and you're on a level that you may not even be aware of. You have been awakening for a long time and you may be worried, my pineal gland, is it open? It's open if you're here. It's open if you're here. You are awakening if you are here. That means you're rising up in higher consciousness. Okay, so with that in mind and you're upgrading and stuff, take heed to all the information that you are getting. Stay on the path of chosen one information. Change your algorithm by stop listening to all that other stuff. Anything is like fear kind of, skip it and just pay attention to all this positive stuff. and look and seek out videos on affirmations, videos on setting intentions, videos on high frequency sound and vibrations and sound bowls and all that stuff. All those things. 528 megahertz is what you look for on YouTube to get that kind of music in your headphones and in your soul and your spirit. And then you pray with that with your eyes closed, and that's your meditation to clean out the chakras and the emotions. Okay, so I'm gonna shut my big mouth and let y'all go on and have a wonderful, wonderful, anointed, high favored day. I love you. See you soon. Yeah, I think that's the time is up. Nope. Is it? No, we got a few more minutes. Well, today's my baby girl's birthday, so I'm celebrating that. She 30, y'all.